pickles.
I'm gonna pick all the beans today because the leaves on the beans are starting to yellow, and some of them look like they're infested with spider mites, and we got some little worms on them. I don't know if you can see these little baby worms. Let's see if that will focus. Normally I would pick from bush beans 2, maybe 3 times before I cut down the plants. But I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of it now before an infestation becomes bad and it affects all my other plants. The beans on here look pretty good. I'll show you as I go. So you can see the beans on there. They're pretty good size. I'm just cutting these right at the base, and the reason for that is because I want to leave the roots in the ground. Beans fix nitrogen in the soil by leaving their roots in the ground and allowing the ground to reabsorb the nitrogen. Usually you would trim the plants before the beans have developed. My beans have developed, but these are still in their prime. So I believe there's still some nitrogen in the roots, and I'm just going to leave that in the ground so that I can amend my soil without actually amending my soil, you know what I mean? All right, so I'm just gonna carry these over to the picnic table. I'm gonna pull all the beans off them. We'll see how much we got. So there we have it. We have a nice, good sized bowl of beans that I'm just going to bring them in the house. I'm going to soak them in some cold water, and I'm just going to bring them in the house and I'm going to soak them in some cold water and get them all cleaned up, and then I will get ready to make some dilly beans. But first I want to show you what I'm going to do with these, and the green parts of these and the old mulch that I removed from the tree yesterday. So this is the mulch that I removed from that tree over there yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the greens from the beans and some grass that we have right there, and I'm going to throw it in here, and I'm actually going to try to turn this mulch into compost. I'm just going to mix the greens in and give it a dose of water and see how it goes. So if you want to see more about this, you can check back. I'll probably do update videos on it. So I'm just layering the greens in here. Let's grab some more. I took out the plants that had any bugs on it, and I stomped on them to kill all the little stuff. So I have all the beans cleaned up and trimmed. I got the ends trimmed. I always make sure I take the blossom end off, because by leaving it on with pickles or with green beans, you'll end up with a soggy pickle. But so in this pan I have 5 cups of vinegar, and I'm just going to add an equal amount of that. So it'll be 5 cups of water too. And then to the vinegar and water mixture, I'm going to add about 1/2 cup of salt. And I'm just going to give that a good mix. So what I'm gonna do now, so I'm also gonna put some garlic in here. I just put the garlic in a bowl and shake it up to peel it. I really like garlic, so the recipe calls for 2, but I'm gonna put 3 in each one. And then to my jar, I'm also going to add just a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I'm actually going to add a little less than that. Some like it hot, some don't. Give me a nice little medium heat to there. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of dill seed to each jar. And this dill I grew in the garden last year. Beans, and I'm going to pack them in these jars pretty tightly. Okay, so I got my jars filled. My vinegar water is boiling. Just gonna bring that over here, and all I'm going to do is fill my jars. I use skewers to get the air out. These are packed really tight, so it's hard to get down there and get it. So I'm just going to wipe the rims with my clean rag. And I'm going to put my lids on. And all these jars and lids have been sterilized. I do reuse my lids. I know that a lot of people don't. I don't want to get involved in that controversy. You do you, and let everybody else do everybody else. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this into the boiling water. I might end up having to remove some excess water. So I'm just going to leave them in there for 10 minutes. I'm going to take them out, set them on a towel, let them cool down, and then we'll come back and give them a So now I'll just wait 12 hours, make sure that they seal, remove the lids, and start eating them. So it's been 12 hours and the jars have sealed, and I'm just gonna open one up and do a little taste test.
They're good.
They're good?
Mm-hmm. Have you had them yet? Mm-hmm. Very good.
Are they spicy enough for you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you.
Not bad.
Not bad. You want to try them, Todd?
Sure. Tastes like pickles.
That's what Evan said.
Yeah, they taste like pickles.
They good?
Yeah, it's good though.
Will you say if you enjoyed this video?
If you enjoy this video, subscribe.
They're super duper good.
Thanks, honey. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and then say bye.
I don't want to say it.
Please?
Sarah Beth will.
If you liked the video, hit the subscribe and like button. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Yep.